What a scene, a spectacle, a cavalcade of dancing lights trying to hype this crowd into a frenzy, and it's working because they know what a huge matchup is in store. Welcome between the hedges to Athens, Georgia and Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see, the Groupers taking on the third-ranked team in the land, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Groupers' long wait is coming to an end as they'll put a foot to it and the season will get underway. And he's going to try to return this one. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Georgia's offense will take the first swing of the game. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. Dave?
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Was looking for a little more daylight for a big return, but he'll settle for the pick and setting his offense up at the 24.
I love the offense coming out being aggressive on the first play of the game. They're trying to take momentum right away, but the defense was waiting and they were ready, and they get the interception. You can't start a ball game better than the way the defense just did there.
I'm about to say, the defense loves that they came out like that too. Like expecting the pass, played the pass, made the first big play in this ball game, the very first play of the game.
The give to the tailback. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On the option. Now the toss. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
In these situations, third and eternity, I know exactly what to do. I'm putting more DBs on the field. I know it's a pass, my best pass defenses, and then I turn my pass rushers loose. Go get that QB.
They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. And he missed it. No good. And guys, after the miss, no change in the score. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. Looking for a man. It's Stockton. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. They're dealing with a second and long. Motion from the wide receiver. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Thomas. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Georgia sends out the punt team. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. And the punt will go into the end zone, and the ball comes out to the 20 on the touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They think there's room to run to the right here. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. On the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Groupers line up to punt it away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. This offense has been stagnant so far. 1-2-3 kick the last time they had the ball, and this time really needing to get a score. That's caught. It's Frazier. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with second and short. Makes the grab on the shuffle.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
The Dogs get enough for the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Here's a heat. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
And that's not a good sign for this offense. You gave up 4 sacks a week ago. Now you're already getting your quarterback hit. They've got to protect their dude. They got to give him more time so he can make plays down the field. Protection is the biggest issue for this offense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They'll send the back in motion. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Got a man, it's Bell. He gets it to the 38-yard line, but this defense forces a fourth down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. It doesn't always have to be pretty, and that one wasn't, but somehow he hooked it just into that left corner. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. Coming out with it, it's Jeffrey. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Makes the grab, it's Sheffield. Tackle is made at the 22, but a nice 10-yard pickup there. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. Oh, they dial up on second and a long way to go. Here's the handoff. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1. The Dogs are barking and growling and trying to hold him here on third down. They'll run the option. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. The Groupers will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. Looking downfield, it's Stockton. Gets it to him on the screen. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. The run from the shotgun. Running into the open space. Smashes him with the stiff arm. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown.
Those outside runs, if they can get the edge like they do, great job by the right guard, right tackle. getting the edge. And now what does this do? This makes cornerbacks come up and tackle. Safeties come up and tackle. As opposed to linebackers and big defensive players, you get your guy out in space where he can use his speed and his physicality against guys that usually cover and don't come up and make tackles.
Tight end now in motion. With the run on 1st and goal. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. Looking to fire. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
Well, they take a sack right down by the goal line, guys, and I think the route concept really didn't help the quarterback out there. Normally, you're thinking this is going to be a quick hitter, get the ball out of his hands fast, but that was a very slow developing route concept, and I think that's the biggest reason he got sacked.
Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, wants to pass. There's the pressure. Had nowhere to go with that one, had to just throw it away. A wise decision to keep the field goal in play. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. The lead is 6 in the 1st.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
The returner will field it and try to do some business. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Nudges ahead for 1 out to the 16. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to the ground with the running back. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. He'll pull it on the read. He's able to fight his way for a couple of yards, but it'll be 4th down and 3. And the groupers will punt this one away. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Always a positive to put up early points, and they'll try to add to this 6-0 edge. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. The play-action fake. Nowhere to go, and the ball's loose. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
And listen, QB job number 1, take care of the football. We got to understand when to give up on plays. We got to understand when we feel people around us and take care of the football. You can't put the ball on the turf continuously. This guy's done it several weeks in a row now, so got to take care of that football.
Great place to start for this offense. He'll ride his man on the option. And not even a chance to pitch it as he is slammed down in the backfield. Well, guys, it's Georgia holding the lead at the end of the quarter. We've put 1 in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the 2nd quarter. The give to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. This dog crowd is off the leash, and they are coming after them, bringing noise on 3rd down. They are on the move as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 28. The groupers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. And now on second down for this offense. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quick pass on the jet motion. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. He leaves it with his back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On the option. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. This crowd rising up, sensing that its defense needs some help. Quarterback on the keeper. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. Absolutely center cut. The lead is down to a field goal.
Well, you're always going to wonder what woulda, coulda, shoulda happened on 4th and inches had they gone for it. But with this kicker, I like taking 3 points and putting it on the board.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Caught over the middle. It's Branch. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. Now, last year, there were long stretches in which the Georgia offense hardly looked like a well-oiled machine. Now the quarterback's transferred, new full-time starter in there. I think it's fair to say, David, that the Dogs need more from the quarterback position this season.
They do need more, but I tell you,
always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
Well, the offense getting a little bit greedy, I think. They had an explosive play the play prior, and they decided to try to pile on, throw the ball right away, but the defense was ready for it, and what a great job up front, defeating the block and getting the sack, creating a negative play.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Flips it out in the flat. They were trying to find the edge there by swinging it out to the right, but there was no room to run.
Yeah, in order for that play to work, they're going to have to get better blocking up front. Those receivers and tight ends, they've got to do a better job getting a hat-on-hat and give that running back a chance to go somewhere with the ball.
Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him. And I think on that last completion, it was a good example of that.
This Georgia offense moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Dropped after a pickup of 3 down to the 26. The Bulldogs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. They're working that left side. And right in the middle of tight coverage, and he still makes the grab at the 15. Quickly complete. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Georgia! Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skill players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, the Tigers and Jayhawks just can't get along, and thankfully we have a winner in the border war between Kansas and Missouri. Kansas proved it is battle-tested and capable of winning any place, any time after this one. And just think of the confidence this Jayhawks team gained today. Invaluable, if you ask me. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Not much there. They'll give him 1 to the 14. The Dogs are off the leash and coming after him on 3rd down. They'll leave it with him. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And the Groupers will punt it away on 4th down. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. To throw, it's Stockton. Firing deep. Grabs it inside the 10. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
Lining up for the PAT. The kick is up and good and put 1 more on the lead. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. 1 play, put it in the end zone just like that. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They go to the ground. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Leaves it with the running back. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. Now on the option. Quick toss. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going. Here comes the option. Now the toss. And they just didn't get anybody on that defense out of position, and they will lose yardage on that one. The Groupers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Now the play fake. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
And he was virtually unblockable on that play. You know, it reminds me of seeing the highlights of my partner here, David Pollock, a guy that doesn't like to talk about his own greatness, so I'll do it for him. David raised the bar in the standard for D-line play at the University of Georgia. It was his athleticism, it was his tenacity. He wasn't just getting sacks and tackles for losses. He was picking off passes and taking them to the house. He was like the honey badger before the honey badger.
And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Punt is on its way. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. That's reeled in. It's Thomas. He'll be knocked out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. Good pickup there.
Brings up 2nd down.
Looking downfield, it's Stockton. Fires to the big fella. They'll stop him at the 46 after a 5-yard pickup. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. And the Dogs will line it up on 1st and 10. With the catch, it's Bell.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
And the Bulldogs in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Just a little off. Incomplete. 3rd and short from the 26. Pretty easy field goal range, but they'd love to pick up the first. They'll try to get it through the air. Steps away. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Just on the edge of the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. They'll send the tight end in motion. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
Got his man. They make the stop after the catch, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 10. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking to throw on 1st down. Made a defender miss. And the defense doesn't let him get loose, and that's going to wrap things up here in the half. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Athens. And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering 2 things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable? With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Dooley Field inside Sanford Stadium.
Ready to get things going here in the 2nd half as Georgia about to kick it away. He'll bring it out. It's Jeffrey. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the 2nd half. Works his way ahead for 3 out to the 14. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Steps away to find some room. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. Power football with the run. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Well, this offense keeps giving up sacks, and they keep finding themselves in situations like this, 3rd and long right now. They don't have many points in this game, and this is a big reason why. It's hard to score if you don't keep the 3rd downs manageable. So moving forward, whether it's running the football on 1st and 2nd or throwing short passes earlier in the drives, they've got to change things up because taking sacks like this is killing this offense.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. Makes a grab deep. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. And the groupers look to keep this drive humming. They'll run the option. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. Wants to go up top. Makes the catch. It's Sheffield. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Got it in the middle. It's Parrish. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40.
First down for the offense.
From the gun, the ground game. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. Just feeds the running back. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. To the ground with the back. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a 3rd down stop. The groupers will send out the punt unit. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. And just a spectacular punt. It'll go out of bounds inside the 5-yard line and really put this offense in a hole. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Fights off a defender. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 15, and that gives him some more room to work. 1st and 10 from their own 15-yard line. Quickly out to the tight end. Showed off just about every move in the book, except the forward move. Stopped for a short gain. Back to pass, it's Stockton. That's caught, it's Branch. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the wide receiver. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long.
On the play. 2nd down coming up.
The RPO, fire complete to the left. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The Dogs kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They'll try the run. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll go to the ground. Quick spin on the run. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. The Bulldogs line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Wide receiver going in motion. To the ground to try to pick up the 1st. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. Punt is on its way. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. He'll do it himself. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Running back searching for a hole. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. Give to the running back. Tackle is made at the 25-yard line, and that'll bring up a 4th down. And the groupers will try to pin them back with the punt. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. A strike downfield. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down. That's the way to start a drive. Now they'll snap it just shy of midfield. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking for space. It's Frazier. Powers through the defender. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Quick handoff. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Back to throw, it's Stockton. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Got it! Touchdown, Dogs! And the stomping has commenced.
And another good touchdown drive by this offense. And how about the start to the season? Blowout win in game 1. Blowout win looking like in game 2. This unit's clicking. They're looking like a team that will be reckoned with when the playoffs start late in the year.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they pay it off with a strike from 38 yards out. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. The option look. Now the pitch. He stopped again, and he's had a busy night, if not necessarily a productive one so far. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. So the final period starts with a second down play. Back to pass. Bringing the heat. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And you could easily argue the biggest reason this team is trailing here in the second half is because they have not been able to protect their quarterback tonight. They've already given up 5 sacks in the game, and you just saw another one right there. This offensive line has had problems all night long.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Sends it back in motion. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The groupers send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. On the run, it's Frazier. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Stockton. Makes the grab, it's Thomas. And he makes the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a 1st down. Motion from the wideout. Touch pass on the run. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. They'll give it to the back. They make the stop, give him 3 yards on the carry. Ball's at the 24. And the Dogs are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. Sweet cut there. What a run. Takes it all the way down to the 11-yard line before he's forced out.
Now with a red zone opportunity.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Branch. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Motion from the wide receiver. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. He caught it, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia!
Salt into a wound, right? Late in the 4th quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Michigan State is ahead in East Lansing, but that's not exactly Kenneth Walker III out there running the ball. This game is a long way from being over.
Goes to the option.
They're up by 9 over Boston College. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Gives it on the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Moving away from pressure. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. This offense has it with really good field position. To the air. It's Stockton. Finds his man. It's Thomas. A solid pickup, and he goes out of bounds at the 30. Bunch formation for these receivers. Looking for space. It's McCray. Tough sledding near as he picks up 1 to the 29. And the Bulldogs come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Finds his tight end. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And this field goal team has been busy. This kicker comes out for the 3rd time tonight. Splits the uprights. Good. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. Crosses the 30 to the 31 and a 6-yard pickup. And the groupers can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll go right back to him. This time the defense was ready and they stop him in his tracks. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. To the ground to try to move the chains. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. The groupers will line up to punt it away. Let's see what he can do with it. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They'll run it from the gun. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. The Dogs with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Branch. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. Here's a quick throw out to the left. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Give to the running back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Leaves it with the back. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. He gets it all the way down inside the 10. It'll be 1st and goal from the 8.
1st and goal coming up for the Bulldogs.
This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out, they take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your uni. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.